What about angle pots then? Well, I've set up one I prepared earlier here, which is with a marker ball here to show you that we're placing the cue ball in the same position. I played a shot before filming started with +4 that sent the cue ball here. So let me play that again to confirm the cue ball does actually go to this cushion direction. So that's just top spin with enough speed to hit the cushion ball. Now, if I were to play with top spin and right hand side, I don't want to play more side, which will force me to go lower, because then I'll have a stun effect if I go down here on the cue ball. But if I'm up here, +3 or +4 on the cue ball will give you the same top spin effect at the object ball as you would have with +4 or +3. The white's going to go in the same direction. So, and interestingly, you can't hit any side spin if you hit perfect +4, perfect top spin, because you'll go into the miscue zone then, you see. So to play any side, you do need to go a little bit lower on the cue ball, but +4 or +3, unless you're playing with a lot of speed, generally will give the same cue ball direction. Now let's play this with right hand side and top spin. Check that the object ball is centre pocket on the pot. Indeed it is. And let's play one now with maximum left hand side. So we get the same destination with top spin, or top spin with left or right hand side, which again shows even on an angle pot that side spin has no meaningful effect to the direction of the cue ball, which gives us this liberation of knowing all we need to do is go up and down the centre line of the cue ball. And so how come? How come with these amounts of side spin, what most players expect doesn't happen? What most players expect is that the cue ball will go over here or over here somewhere or somewhere here dramatic. I've even had players say that they think if I play this with top and right hand side, that after potting the red, the white will go in this direction over here. But breaking down all these misconceptions until we understand that side spin only affects the path of the cue ball after it hits the cushion, not until then are we liberated with positional play, because until you reach that point of understanding, you won't be in the place where you're just simplifying positional play by going up and down the centre line of the cue ball. If you have the misconception that playing side spin affects meaningfully the direction of the cue ball after contact on the object ball, you will forever be playing in the red zones here to try and control the cue ball direction mistakenly. What this shows us is the liberation of simplification in positional play and just going up and down the centre line of the cue ball for almost 100% of the positional shots we play. Obviously, occasionally, the better you are, you will need to distort the cue ball path off the cushion, but that's much more advanced work. Until you're making regular 40 breaks, you don't even need that. So you can just focus, as Jimmy White said in the 80s in his book, the Jimmy White Snooker Masterclass, until you're making 40 breaks, you only need to go up and down the centre line of the cue ball.